Hello everyone, and welcome to another round of GAC. We are in round 3 of the 3v3 season, week 2, so we're a little bit over halfway through the season, and I am 1-1 on the week, so we're hoping to have a positive result this week, and stay over 3,700 skill rating. I'm a little bit later than I normally am, in that it is about an hour and a half before the round ends, so I'm on the clock. It's an unusual feeling for me, and I'm a little bit nerve-wracking, but we're going to have to move a little bit faster today. Excuse me. As always, please, if you enjoy this video, if you learned something, or if you are entertained even if you don't learn anything, please throw down a like. Please subscribe to the channel so you can get the next video, and leave a comment, whether it's a suggestion or a question or just a hey, thanks for making videos. I always appreciate seeing those. Thank you everyone who has been watching and commenting and liking and subscribing. I really do appreciate it, and it really is helpful for the growth of this channel. I feel so weird saying that. I feel like I feel so sorry, I got something in my throat. I feel like a sellout, but here we go. So our opponent today is abyl. They're an outlaw. They are representing the guild Anzac 2, which is a big Australian, I think, guild, Australian-New Zealand guild. Very, very well-known guild, very good guild. 48 stars, lots of, max ray rewards, lots of good TW wins. So good guild. They are... Oh, nope, sorry. Spoiler alert. I want to go see their roster first. They are 14.5 million galactic power, investing a little bit into the area units, so not crazy size. They, of course, have everything. They have an R9 Satele. If you look at the bottom of their roster, they don't have everything at Relics, but the things they don't have at Relics are, like, the really, really bad characters. So they did not buy the Ugnaught or Ewok Scout bundles to get those guys to R10, so good for them. So it's mostly just Ewoks and the bad Jedi and Hoth Rebel Soldier and the bad Night Sisters that they don't have at Relics. The era characters, they have it 4-star Maul and 5 stars on most of 5 stars on most of the era characters. I think they did get Stormtrooper Luke up to 7 stars already, which I have as well. But only 4-star Maul, which is nice to see. And in terms of Relic 10s, we've got 3 Relic 10s: GLAT, Ezra, and Rey. Oof. I hate to see that. That gave me some fits last round. In terms of Datacrons, their Datacrons are so-so. They only have 3 of the focus Datacrons from the orange set finished. Most of the Barris one, most of the IG 91, but not all the way up. They really did not get many from that orange set that weren't the focus Datacrons. And then this one, they did not do the Cody Cron, but they got all the others. And they have a few other crons. I mean, they have the Vane Cron. They have, like, it looks like... okay, maybe that could be good. That could be a good Jabba Cron. So they have some Datacrons, but definitely a little bit weaker in the Datacron department than what we're used to seeing. So, you got a quick peek of the board. They did attack. We're almost at the end, so they already attacked. They attacked overnight for me. They got a 1999, which is a pretty beatable score. That's about 90 banners dropped off the soft max. Here's my defense. I had Hondo with Quiggled again. I haven't changed from round 2, so if you watch that video, it's the same. Hondo with Quiggled and the Vane Cron. Balin with OG Hondo and the Balin FDC. No holds there. My Cody, Rex, and Rex. Cody, Rex, and OG Rex did get a hold. That team I really struggled with that when I had to fight it in round 1, so I'm glad to see that paid off a little bit. Jabba, no holds. Saw, no holds. In the back, my trap with this really powerful Rey team with the Nihilus Cron did not do anything for me. No holds in the back. So we had Maz with Kix and Smee, Enoch, EP with Darth Vader Duel's End, Inquisitor Barris, and Rey Ben Ezra. No holds back there. He was pretty clean. And in the top, again, no holds here. Jedi Master Mace, Reva, Tarkin, I can't even see, Beck, and Stranger Starkiller Maul with the FTC. No holds at all. He was pretty inefficient though, and you're wondering, well, how did he get under 2,000, only 1 drop? Well, he did struggle a little bit in fleets. He did drop on the Profundity. I'm not sure what happened here. I think I'll have to see when I get to fleets, but I think he takes all 3 GL fleets on offense. So maybe he has the TIE Bomber on defense is what I'm thinking, and maybe he had to do the mirror here with no TIE Bomber, and maybe that went sideways, because that can definitely go sideways. But then I looked at the Prime Bot, and he did drop a bunch of banners on the cleanup as well. So he got like a 36 or something on here, which is pretty bad for a fleet score. So he did drop a lot of efficiency banners. So he dropped softmax is 2089, so he dropped 90 banners. He dropped 40 on battles, right? 2 drop battles, which means he dropped 50 on efficiency, which does give us a little bit of wiggle room here. So what have we got? We've got Jedi Master Mace with Depa and Temple Guard with his Omicron. We've got Satele, Basti, and Revan. Only R5 on Revan. I think we're going to Great Mothers that. Spoiler alert. We've got a Jabba team with no potency on the Kron. It's one of the newer ones, the basic 100% turn meter ones. So we'll see on that one. We've got Hondo with Hondo and Vane, and we've got Rey, Ben, Cal. Up top, we have Stormtrooper Luke, Reva, Tuskens, Tarkin, and a Stranger team. I noticed this last night. This is interesting. A Stranger team with no Starkiller. So maybe he took Starkiller on offense to go maybe EP Mara. I didn't see EP Duke Darth Vader Duel's End. So I don't know what he's doing with Starkiller. Maybe Starkiller's going with Cere. Maybe he used Cere Malgus Starkiller to take out my Rey. I don't know. But Crew is here. So hopefully that'll make that easier for my Satele. I still want to try Satele there. So we're going to start with... What should we start with? We're going to start with this Jabba team. Now I'm tempted to use Wampa because there's no extra potency, and Boush's potency is not terribly high. Not a lot of potency on there. How is she modded? Offense, health. Okay. And the Chrysanthemum is modded. How is the Chrysanthemum modded? The Chrysanthemum is modded for a little bit of tenacity, not a lot of tenacity. Okay, so I'm gonna do something I haven't done yet this season, but is one of my favorite things to do, which is Talzin Marin Asajj. And what do I want on here? I don't really think I need a lot of potency because she's already at about the same as him, and she gained some extra potency. So I don't necessarily need a lot of potency. Is there like something with, and she's special damage, right? Is there something with like resistance penetration? How is her resistance pen? Her resistance pen is pretty weak. Speed up on a basic is pretty good. I don't really want to use that one. We're losing a lot there. Let's see. What do we have? Does anyone have offense? Wampa, obviously. Actually, I could use one of these. I don't know that I need this focused Datacron. This has a bunch of defense, offense, and potency. That's actually a pretty good Datacron here. I don't think I'm going to use Asajj. I think I have enough teams. So let's try this one. I think I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, 8, 9. No, that's actually maybe 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think I got enough teams. I don't think I'm gonna need Asajj. So let's try this one. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Talzin Marin Ventress. Also, I don't have time. With the Asajj focused Datacron, which has a lot of defense, offense, and potency, versus Jabba, with a tank revive level 3 and a scoundrel 100% turn meter level 6, with a fair amount of offensive stats, mostly offensive stats. So let's see if they just don't go for Marin right away. If we can do this. Please don't go for Marin right away. Okay, they go for Talzin. That is always my very favorite thing, and they basically just killed her right away. Fantastic. So just basic. Let's do this one. So try and get, yes, we landed the healing immunity. That's lovely. Okay, good. Yeah, do that. That's fine. I don't care. Let's try and strip some buffs. Nice. Keep it going. Don't do that on Marin. That's fantastic. I love that. Thank you very much, Jabba. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Oh shoot. Okay. She's back. That should hopefully not stop us for too long. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Oh no, don't hit her. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. She's not there. Okay, lovely. Nope, don't hit her. You don't pretend she's not there. Let's try and get some healing immunity. No, defense down is good though. Okay, this should be okay. Asajj should hopefully just die here in a second. Please die. Yeah, okay. Auto basic. We have almost 4 minutes to do this. So this is the boring part. So if you are not interested in watching Night Sisters shouting at their death screams for 4 minutes, feel free to skip through this part of the video. Or you can hear me as I ramble. I'm going to talk for the next 3.5 minutes, because why not? I only have an hour and 15 minutes to do the rest of this GAC. So, oh wow, we are ripping through this Jabba. This is going a lot faster than I thought. Did he even have... I don't... Actually, you know, I'm not even sure he had the Omicron on there. We'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, there's no Omicron. He does not have the Omicron on Chrysanthemum, which means this is going to go real fast. Wow. We are tearing through that Jabba. I mean, the banners are terrible, but I don't really care as long as I'm getting one-shots. This is not an efficiency match. Fantastic. 62, I'll take it. Jabba is down. Okay, we're going to go over here to Hondo, because Hondo still scares me, even though with OG Hondo in there, this should be relatively straightforward. We want the turn meter. Yeah, let's use this Vanecron. We'll use Vanecron on them with extra crit damage and armor pen. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to use SLKR with Hux and Rey with 25% turn meter and a lot of crit damage and armor pen. A little bit of offense thrown in there just for fun. Versus Hondo Vane, all R9 with a tank revive level 3, basic reset level level 6, and the Vane level 9 with mostly offensive stats. So let's see if we can't kill them. Okay, so let's make sure we stun you so you don't do anything weird. Okay, let's reset. Maybe I should have done the other one. I don't know. I'm realizing that I'm not really super. Oh, he's dead. That's fun. Okay. It's just basic. Let's go all in on him. Okay. Let's make sure we stun him again. Okay. Let's do that. We got ult. Yeah, we're almost at ult. We're not quite at ult. So let's just... We're pretty safe so far. So let's just do that. We can't hit him, so we can't counterattack, which is fun. Send it back to SLKR. Go into ult. Okay, he won't die. Why won't you die? Okay, leave her alone. Stun him again. Hit to this. Oh, fantastic. Wow, that might be the the smoothest this battle has ever gone. And we don't... Oh, he did revive. Shoot. Stun him again. Stun him again. Okay. Swipe him again. Kill him. Okay. Okay. 57. That was easy. That was the easiest times I've done of these. Okay. We're gonna use Great Mothers up here against Satele. I've seen some videos of that working pretty well. And I don't want to use Sith Eternal. I know Sith Eternal can basically solo this, but I'm worried that there's a GLAT, an Ahsoka, Ezra Huyang in the back, and I want to save Sith Eternal Bane for that. So let's take Dark Cron with some speed up on the basic. A lot of defense. Nah, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need to be that intense here. Do we have any like crit damage? Cover 2% open protection with some armor pen and crit damage and a lot of tenacity. Do we need tenacity? I guess. This has potency. Do we need potency either? Crit damage and armor pen? Sure, let's take this one. Why not? Buffs on a basic seems good. Okay, so we're gonna do Great Mothers with buffs on a basic and a lot of armor pen, potency, and crit damage versus this Satele Satele team with 3 Omicrons, R9 Satele, and granting a buff gives you recover 3 health. No, not a very impressive cron. Okay. We're gonna try, and I think we're gonna go right for Revan here, and we're gonna give this to the Spirit, And interesting. Okay. Let's just dispel the buffs, maybe? Can we kill him? Nice. Okay, now we go for Satele. They dazed us. That's fun. Don't hit my spirit. She didn't do anything to you. Oh, and she's dead. Okay, wow, that was really easy. Wow, okay. I see what people are saying. Do not put Satele on defense, folks. Do not put Satele on defense. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna use Leia here. I think I'm just gonna use Leia. Leia has a better win rate, I think, and I don't want to mess around. Let's see. Do we have resistance pen on a light side cron? A lot of defense. No, so no resistance pen. What about crit damage? Crit damage, turn meter. Turn meter's good. Crit damage, this is fine. That'll help him hit harder. Maybe take out Cal in one shot, maybe? Yeah, let's just do this one. Okay, so we're gonna do Leia with light side turn meter against Rey, Cal, Ben with a thresholds, protection up, with a lot of armor pen and some health steal and health. At least there's no defense. I had to fight that 200% defense light Rey last time, and that was rough. Ben is over here, which is always weird, but let's hide him and hope R2 can stun. Lovely. Let's hide everybody. Let's do a bonk on Ben and get another stun. Let's kill Hal. Nice. Okay, wow. Just use the flames. Let's give this to Leia. We need to get rid of that. Oh, let's actually, we should be doing this. We should be... Oh, shoot. Okay, we got him under that, which is good. Stun him again. Dang it, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Oof. We should still be able to win this. But our Drogon is not coming back. Let's just basic. Let's try and stun him. I don't want you doing anything. Basic. Okay. We're still alive. Let's put him under stealth. Let's bonk her. I don't know. She's gonna do the whirlwind. That's great. You know what I should have. Let's do it. Let's do a special so we can try and stun lock Ben again. Nice. We got another whirlwind. Let's ult. Okay, he is. She's dead. Okay, 54. That's all. I don't really care. I mean, I wish Drogon were alive, but I don't need him to be. Okay. We're gonna do Malgus here. They're gonna lock up my Darth Revan, but it's okay. Turn meter, speed up on a basic. What do I really want? Do they have anything with health? I really would like some health. Anyone have any health? Special ability 15% turn meter with a lot of armor pen. I don't really care about armor pen. Not a lot of health. Sure. Turn meter? I really need turn meter. Speed up on a basic with resistance pen defense. I don't really need defense. I mean, I don't know what I really need at all. Okay, let's do. This is a lot of armor pen. I don't want armor pen. I want to save that. Fine. This one has some health and some. Sure, whatever. I don't care. There's buffs on basic. I don't know that it really matters here. Malgus with buffs on a basic with crit chance, potency, armor pen, and health against a Jedi Master Mace team with a you gain buffs as your allies die, level 3, and some stats. I need to move. I'm afraid of running out of time here. Okay, Malgus is getting hit. That's fine. He's just going to be blinded, which is always annoying because he can't do that. But he can do this, which didn't really do anything. I don't think that kind of hurt. Don't love that. Let's try and dispel. Nice. You're not getting anything there, buddy. He's gonna be blind for a while. He's feared. She's feared. I want to keep her feared. So let's just go over here a little bit. Let's go over here. Oh, she was feared again. I should have left that there. That's fine. Whatever. Don't love that. Oop, Revan is out. And you are not blind. So let's go over here and whack. And spear. And leave him alone. Let's get some taunt up. Let's get some healing going. Sort of, maybe. Let's try and stun Mace. Nice. Let's try and just basic. Okay, I need to kill Deppa, but I really want to kill Mace first. Okay. Cut the head off the snake, so to speak. Oh, she dead. Okay, let's try and time this out. I know I said I don't really need banners, but we might as well time it out a little bit. Okay. Let's kill you now. Could I auto this? Yes. Am I gonna auto this? Nah. I don't like auto. I know that might be a weird opinion, but I don't really care for auto. I like doing it manually. I don't trust the AI. Die? Okay, great. 57. Lovely. Okay, so we had a relatively easy front wall, and there's Ahsoka. Okay, Ahsoka, Ezra. See, this is what I was afraid of. I want Bane here. We're just gonna jump right into that. We're gonna jump right into that with C and Bane with what's the most amount of armor pen you've got. That's not the Wampa Cron. This one has 163% armor pen buffs on a basic with a fair amount of health. This one has more health. Oh, this is the one I used last time. This is the one I used last time. 144% armor pen. Yes, okay. So we're going to do C-Bane with special ability gets you 15% turn meter with 40% health and 144% armor pen against a R10 Ahsoka, R10 Ezra, and R8 Huyang with the Huyang Cron with not turn meter, which is good. But it's the health thresholds protection up, droid defense to offense, and the Huyang level 9 with a lot of armor pen and some potency. Okay. Hopefully this works because I don't really have a lot left. I've already used SLKR and Leia, so if this doesn't work, we are in danger. Let's try and dispel the debuffs or the buffs. Let's link up you and link up you. That worked for me last time. I don't like you doing that. Don't leave my Sith Eternal alone, please. If we could just kill Ezra, honestly. Maybe I should have killed Huyang. I don't know. Can I just kill Huyang? Yeah, let's just kill Huyang. Okay, maybe that was too early. I don't know. I don't like Huyang. Yikes. They're taking a lot of turns. I don't like that. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's do this. We need to get the link back up. Maybe that was a mistake. So we're gonna link. We're gonna link before she ults, because then our cooldowns will be jacked once she ults. So we need to get all that stuff in before she ults. Let's have Bane assist on this one. Or no, he can't assist. Okay. Oh, he's exiled. That's rough. Let's just hold it a little bit. I want to get all the protection down before I... Actually, no, you can't unlink. It doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, let's ult. Take some turns, why don't you? Do the thing. Okay. Let's link again. I don't know why, but why not? You can't stun him, dude. Can we kill Ezra? I need to kill Ezra, man. Okay, he looks like he's in dire shape, but we'll see. You got it? Nope. Okay, he's in yellow. He's gonna get out of yellow. He's back in green. Okay. Let's steal his max health and kill him. Woo! Okay. Now I am gonna auto this. I just said I don't like auto, and I don't. I really don't. But I'm on the clock here. I only have a little over an hour, and Ahsoka is thick, and there's not really much you can do wrong here, right? The AI can only screw this up so much. Okay, everything is going really well, which means I should have plenty of teams to deal with these other non-terrible teams. So if we can just avoid dropping, I think we have the easy win here. I mean, we've gotten through pretty much the hardest teams, unless, you know, Satele does something weird. Or Stranger does something weird with crew. Yeah, this is definitely going to be my Ahsoka counter for the rest of this season. Leia and SLKR are too unreliable. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't even look at this back wall. I just saw Ahsoka and I was like, I need to use C there right now. So what do we have? We have Ithano with Kix and Smee. We've got who's this? Fin Zorii. We've got Kelleron Beck. And we've got Maz with Silvo and Quiggled. Interesting. Does his Omicron, what does his Omicron do? There's nothing that says, oh yeah, there is something so you don't get the revive, but all the rest of it is just general pyro stuff. Okay. The thing is, no one in week 1 had full cleared this guy, so I had no idea what was on the back wall. I had zero clue. I just figured, because I didn't see Ahsoka on any of his I didn't see anywhere in the history last season anyone fighting Ahsoka, so I figured no one takes Ahsoka on offense, so I figured that was going to be on defense. So let's do Wampa here. This, I've learned from last week, is pretty automatic. It's like a 98% win rate Wampa with the Wampacron versus Tarkin with the clones with the level 2 Cody Cron. Okay. I mean, they're all R9, so and my Wampa's only R7, so it's a little bit scary, but .gg says this should be like a 97% win rate, so hopefully that's true. We'll find out, won't we? The stealth is annoying, but I think Wampa's doing fine. Okay, you're good. Keep going, Wampa. Countering attack. Okay, dead. Dead. Not quite dead. Almost dead. Great. Dead. 58. Lovely. You love to see it. Okay, we're gonna do Stranger. We're gonna do Satele. We got Sith Empire. No, not Sith Empire. Old Republic, the opposite. And I'm gonna try. I have Lord Vader, and I have some wiggle room. So I'm gonna try this Datacron without the 25% turn meter, and see if we can beat Stranger with Maul without, because they don't have Star Killer's crazy speed bonuses or a lot of his other bonuses. So we're gonna try. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try Cere. Sorry, not Cere. Satele with Revan and Basti with a protection up on thresholds level 3 with 126% protection. Now, this is my JML Cron, but I don't really think there's anything here that JML is going to be that scared of. So I think we'll be okay. Versus Stranger, Crew, and Hate-Fueled Maul with their FDC. Let's see if we win. Okay, we should not go first. Apparently, we're going to go right in on Stranger and kill him, apparently. Jesus. Send in him. Just do the big hit. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is why you want Star Killer on the team, folks. Holy crap. Stun him? Yeah. Wow. Ability block? I mean, he's only R2, but like, jeez, crow. Wow, that was stupid easy. That is why you want Star Killer there. Because that was dumb. Okay. Reva. I think Bo works here. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna figure out what I want to use on the rest of these teams, and I'll be right back. So what I've realized is I have a lot left on offense. So it's just a question of figuring out what goes where. I have plenty of teams. So we're gonna start on the top because I really want to make sure I clear that first. And we're gonna go down the list. So we're gonna use JMK here, which seems like overkill, and it is, but we're gonna do it anyway. JMK, Cat, I guess GK, who cares, right? With a light side Cron, with, sure. Why not? I don't think I need mercenaries, right? Nah, okay. So we're gonna do JMK, Cat, GK, with buffs on a basic, with a lot of armor pen and some other things, versus Stormtrooper Luke, with the Stormtrooper Luke Focus Datacron. No Omicron on Leia, but the Omicron on Stormtrooper Luke. So, this is massive overkill, but we're just gonna kill Stormtrooper Han We can't kill Stormtrooper Luke. That's a fact I've learned before. But I guess we have to go for him right now. We dodged. He has a lot of evasion. But it shouldn't... Once we get ult, we get to steal stealth, I think. I think that's a thing, right? I think that's... A lot of GLs do that. I forget which... If Kenobi is one. I think he is. But I'll find out. Or if they both stealth, that makes it easier, too. Okay, let's save GK, because he's the one who's getting hit. Let's get an armor shred on you for funsies. Okay, let's just go after you, I guess. Oh, we can kill him. Maybe that's a no GL clause. Who knows? Doesn't matter. She's dead. 57. Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's a no GL clause on not being able to kill Stormtrooper Luke. I don't care. I don't have time to figure it out. We're going to use Ufu's up here. Cere, Malgus, Maul, with a lot of Dark Side. Actually, I don't care about Dark Side. I care about Armor Pen. Armor Pen. Buffs on a basic with 163% Armor Pen. Sold. Cere, Malgus, Maul with Dark Side buffs on a basic with 160% Armor Pen and some other random things versus Reva GI in 7th with a not very well leveled Chodakron. This guy does not have a ton of Datacrons. So we're just gonna hope we survive long enough for Malgus to throw some rocks. That was kind of rude. Malgus is not gonna like that. And we've all got healing immunity and damage immunity. Now we don't have damage immunity, but Malgus is gonna get mad if he ever takes a frickin' turn. I mean, I know this is gonna work. I want it to work now. Okay, we have 5 stacks. Kill him. Kill her. Or fine, kill her again. Great, now kill her. Beautiful. 56? 56, okay, I'll take it. Don't care. Don't care about banners as long as I can clear. Tuskens. We're gonna do a Lord Vader solo. I've never done this. I know it works. Actually, I want to double check. I think it works. Lord Vader solo is an 85% win rate. I don't really want to take that risk. Let's bring the clones in. I don't care about banners. Oppo and CX with Dark Side. Do I have any of those like cooldown reductions? Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. So we're gonna use Lord Vader with the clones with a cooldown reduction level 3 on 127% armor penetration and some potency. Because why not? We can't be resisted, but why not give them? Why give them the chance? Versus Tusken Chieftain, other one Tusken Raider, Tusken Warrior, Tusken Chieftain Warrior Raider with both Omicrons for no reason at all, and poorly leveled Datacron there, and Lord Vader is just gonna go whoosh. And we're gonna do this. We're probably gonna have to wait until we hit ult to do anything meaningful. Let's make sure we get your damage taken care of. Let's hit this thing, I guess. Probably should have called Lord Vader in there, but whatever. They're gonna take a few turns, I guess. We're gonna not ignore taunt. We're gonna go over here. Keep doing this. Eventually we'll hit our ult someday. They're gonna take some turns. They're gonna pretend like they can hurt us. And then there's no taunt, so we're just gonna call in Lord Vader. We're gonna do this for funsies. We are not gaining any. Oh shoot! I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention at all. I needed that. Do we gain any ult charge here? I guess they have to hit us for us to gain ult charge, and they're not really hitting us yet. So we're just gonna play around with a while. I guess we can do it over here. Try and get Order 66 on him. Do that. Immune to dots. Okay, kill him. Do this again. Do this over here. There's some ult charge. We're getting some ult. We're getting there. We're getting there. Once we get ult, this should basically be over. Don't hit CX. Doesn't he have an Omicron? Where's his Omicron? He should not be able to be damaged. Okay, whatever. But there was a thing. I don't know. Okay, stun that guy, I guess. Let's do this over here. We got Order 66. That's nice. Great. Hit the ults. Now they all die. Not just the men, but the women and the children, too. I hate that part. I feel like Star Wars fans make light of murder and genocide a lot in ways that are really kind of sad and scary, but like, it's murder. I don't care that it's in a galaxy far, far away. We should not be celebrating murder. But, you know, that's a different talk for a different time. Okay. Great. Easy 57, Lord Vader versus Tuskens. Classic. Okay, that's the front wall. We'll come back to ships in a minute. I still got to take out 4 teams here, and I have 45 minutes to do it. Okay, if we're going to go right down the list. Actually, you know what? We're going to start with what might be my favorite thing that I see is that Stormtrooper Luke with Leia and Stormtrooper Han. Now, hopefully this is not a focus datacron thing, and that this still works after this cron is over, because this would be fantastic. This would be a great use for them. Zorii is they've been out for years, but it's still an annoying team, and having them just like wipe the floor with them would be really great. So I hope this works. So we're gonna do Stormtrooper Luke with Princess Leia and Stormtrooper Han, maybe my favorite new team of the year. Certainly in the running for it, in 3v3 at least, with the Focus Datacron versus Zorii with a protection up on thresholds, which is not going to save them because Princess Leia is going to hit under their protection and they're going to die, hopefully. Hopefully this goes by really fast. So let's just go all in on you. Actually, let's call the mass assist. I love that. Okay. Great. Do this. He's damage immune. That's fine. We're going to take another turn. We're going to kill him. Oh my god. Give her a bonus turn. Kill him again. Oh my god. This is fantastic. Holy crap. That was like 30 seconds max. That's phenomenal. That's my favorite new thing. I'm going to put that in my counters video. Okay. Which hopefully I'm going to make another counters video this week for week 3. Okay, let's go down the list. Let's start with this what might be the scariest team is Maz. It's probably the scariest team. There's not much else left here. JML. JKL Cal. I think I still have that Cal focused Datacron, or Cal Datacron, which is great. So we're going to do JML, JKL, and Cal with the Cal level 9, the Mercenary level 6, and the buffs on a basic level 3. A lot of defense, no protection, which is not great, but I think we'll be fine. Versus Maz Silvo Quiggled, where they get a recover 3% health and protection when they grant a buff. No Scoundrel. I mean, this guy does not have a ton of Datacrons, so it's not that surprising that we're stuck here. I guess increase her cooldowns? Sure. Sure, you can stun you, right? Yeah, nice. Okay. Pass it over to JML. He was gonna take a turn anyway, whatever. We should pass it to JKL. Killer? Nope, not yet. Oh, now she's dead. Okay. We're going Quiggled. Get the... No? Okay. Kill him now? Nice. Okay. I guess we can, because there's no one else. So we can take the death mark. 57. Nice. Okay. Ithano. We're going to use Queen Amidala. Nothing like... No, there ain't no party like an overkill party, right? Queen Amidala with these guys. And, let's see. Do you have a good, like, crit damage cron? 65% crit damage. Let's look for light side crons. Health threshold was at 32%. There's not like any buffs on basic. Do I have any buffs on basic? Turn meter. I don't need turn meter. I have buffs on basic with night. Sure, why not? We're gonna do Queen Amidala with Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon with buffs on basic and 19% crit damage. Versus Ithano Quiggle Kicks and Smee with a turn meter cron for dark side and scout. Actually, maybe with a lot of defense. Maybe we should do something different here. Maybe we should take this more seriously. I still want a light side. Turn meter? I don't need turn meter. I don't want that one either. Let's do the thresholds though, with extra crit damage. What's the most crit damage we've got? This is okay. This is one. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I want to take this. The cron is a little bit scary, and Smee can rarely wreck your day. So we're gonna take this a little bit more seriously. We're gonna do Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon with a protection up on thresholds level 3 with a little bit more crit damage and some potency, I guess. Versus Ithano Kicks and Smee with dark side turn meter. Cooldown reset on a basic, and the Ithano level 9 with a lot of defense. Look at that, 200% defense. Hopefully, Padawan Obi-Wan doesn't care, and he can just smash through them. So we're gonna get rid of those buffs. He's gonna take a bonus turn. He's gonna take another turn, and they're gonna take a lot of turns. And we're gonna try and juice up our friend Padawan Obi-Wan here. He's dead, but he's back. We're gonna do a big hit. We killed him again. She's still alive. She tanked the nice, what's her face? Decoy tanked the whole thing. And we're gonna try and just kill this guy. So he doesn't do any reviving shenanigans. I guess. I don't think he's gonna kill the decoy. I think we've got this. If he kills the decoy, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh, he just healed himself all the way up. Look at that. Look at you. Aren't you fancy? I don't know how you did that, buddy, but you're dead. So that's a 57. Okay, wow. We ran through this defense. Okay, we're gonna do... I have bow. Do you want to do bow or Treya? Does bow work? Let's just double check that bow works here, because I'd rather do bow. Bow is more fun. Okay. My Treya is only R5, and I don't have the Nihilus Cron, so let's just do this team here with a light side, with turn meter, an armor pen. Do we have any... armor pen is good, I guess. Defense? No, nothing with defense. Okay, let's just do this one. Take some turn meter. Why not? They're a slow team anyway. So we're gonna do Mando, Bo-Katan Mando with Grogu and Paz with a turn meter, fair amount of armor pen and health, some other stuff, versus Beck. Who's this? Jocasta and Barriss, with a protection up on thresholds level 3 and some armor pen and a minuscule amount of health. They should just kill them, right? They don't have any weird mechanics I don't know about, right? Maybe we should just kill Barriss first. I want to kill Jocasta first, but Barriss is really annoying, so let's maybe just wipe her off the board. Not yet. Maybe going for her is a fool's errand. I don't know. Come on, send Bo into assist here. Let's do this. Can we kill her? Kill her. Oh my gosh. Okay, those protection up thresholds are really coming in handy here. Okay, here comes the gun. Making me nervous. Call in Bo, please. Call in Bo. Kill him. Okay, great. Okay, now we should be able to. We still have the revive here, so let's just heal up Paz. Let's kill Granny. She's almost dead. Not dead yet. Still not there yet. Call in. He always calls in Paz. Call in the one who actually does damage, man. Now I'm gonna force you to do it. Oh, and she's which means she. Oh, dang it. Okay, we're good. It's a 55, maybe 54, 55, but it's fine. I guess heal up Bo. Not really. Maybe she's 55. Okay, cool. Easy. We got a 1635. The softmax on squads is 1645, which means we only dropped 10, which means I can drop 80 in ships and still win. And there are 0 GL ships on defense. Fantastic. So we're gonna do Negotiator here, only R3 on Sunfac. Last time I faced what, an R9 Sunfac or some nonsense like that, R8 Sunfac. And yeah, this is so much easier than last round. So we're gonna do Empire here. Chimera with Empire with you and you and you, and then these two guys. So we're gonna do Chimera versus Negotiator, and that's the team. Here we go. I mean, I still have more than half an hour, so we did this. Fortunately, this was a pretty simple defense, all things considered, and hopefully we land a crit here. Nice. Okay, now they should heal him. Lovely. They're going to take some turns here, and then we're going to take a turn, hopefully, and we're going to send in this guy, and we're going to mark Anakin. And they're going to do some, hopefully not ability block. Ooh, they did not ability block Scythe. That is lovely. That means we can heal the Scythe up a little bit, give some fear over there, and try and kill Anakin. Nice. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is textbook. Now we can get rid of your buff, so we can drag you out of stealth. I should have maybe gotten rid of the turn meter on the fighter, but that on the bomber that's fine. Or Darth Vader keeps getting hit. Why is it that most fleets, they want to kill Scythe, but this fleet, they always want to kill Darth? Like, they're really honing in on Darth Vader there. Let's strip your turn meter and give you ability block. Oh man, they killed my Darth Vader. That is not great, but we can now bring in you. And we can get a stun over here, I guess. I don't want you taunting at all. I don't want to have to kill you. Don't make me kill you. Oh, shit. Killed it anyway. Okay. Okay, kill him. Save the Scythe. Kill the Bad Batch. Heal this ship. Get some fear. Kill it. Dodge it. Nice. Kill it. Dodge it. Bop it. Call in. I need to remember to use the basic more with this fleet. I think that was what cost me the fight last time. Was I should have called 71. Nice. I should have called the defender in with a basic instead of healing or whatever I did. And that might have helped me win that fight in the last round if you watched that one. Okay, we're gonna use classic Negotiator, Galactic Republic, with the old school no Bad Batch fleet with Plo, and hopefully with only an R3 Sunfac. Hopefully we can. Only R7 on GG. Right, last time I had like an R9 on GG or some nonsense. I think we should have done that. Whatever. We're gonna do this. Okay. Big hit here. We got all the nice things. Okay, now do the big hit. All three, right? Boom. No? Okay. It was a nice try. Okay, now bring in Flow. Clear the buzz droids. Get some turn meter going. Get rid of that. Kill Sunfac? No, not yet. Kill Sunfac? Nice. Okay. We're gonna do that sometimes. That's fine. Let's give ourselves the healing thing, the surviving thing. Here, come. Please don't mark Anakin. Mark 5s. That's great. I love that for you. Let's. Okay, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing, but whatever. Let's kill you. Let's try and get buff immunity on you. Nice. Okay, bring in the bombs. They're all dead. 76, 75, 76 perfect banners. Yay. Okay. One more fight is Executor with bounty hunters. With you, and you in the middle, and this guy to come in and just in case versus a home 1 team with that's interesting. Was that Biston starting? Biston and this guy who's Biggs. Okay. That's the team. Let's see how we do. And we did it in under an hour. I think we'll have hit just about 1 hour. That means this video should be kind of short. Yay! Maybe I can get this video to be under an hour. Maybe I should do this all the time, except I can't because I have this thing called a job that prevents me from attacking at the very end. And I don't have one of those fancy work from home jobs. I have to go to a place to work. Please ignore it. Please leave him alone. Let's go after you. Let's kill you, so now they can't ignore my taunt. Let's kill this Biston, because he can be kind of annoying. If he actually gets to do anything. Cassian, U-Wings are kind of annoying. I mean, obviously, B-Wing is annoying too, but... let's call it Major Crest. Let's go over here. Bring in Xanadu. Banners don't really matter. Excuse me, banners don't really matter, but I'd still like to get good banners, right? Okay, you're dead. You're dead. Make sure you don't take another turn. He's gonna take another turn, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's definitely taking another turn. Actually, that might be it. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. And, oh shoot. Okay. I was hoping I could get some banners like 74, 73. Okay. It's okay. So, 2074. That's insane. That is insane. Wow, that was a beatdown. So, what did we learn? We learned that, I can beat people who are somewhat on my level. And I can actually kill teams. He also had a pretty, he had what, 3 GLs here? There was 1 in the back. There was none up here. He had 4 GLs. I mean, if he had Stranger with that StarKiller team, I think I still could have killed it with Satele, but I don't know. He had a pretty weak defense, so maybe that was why he did pretty well against my offense. Against my defense, attacks-wise, right? He only dropped 1 battle, but he was really inefficient. And if I dropped, what, 13? No, 2089, 15. I dropped 15 efficiency banners. If he had only dropped 15 efficiency banners, he dropped 50 efficiency banners, right? So if he'd only dropped 15 efficiency banners, he would have gotten 35 more points. He would have 2034. I still would have won by 40, but it would have been a lot closer. So he did do well. He just wasn't very efficient on banners. So what did I learn? Let's see. Satele's bad on defense, right? That's a lesson. Great mother. I mean, Satele. Well, I should say, Satele is bad on defense until you don't have the teams to kill her, right? If you have great mothers, if you have C, I don't know how Malgus does. Probably not super great, but I think great mothers and C certainly. If you have either of those teams, I think Satele is so it's hard to say she's bad on defense. You know, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, she's bad on defense. And it's like, yeah, if you have these really good teams to counter her with. But if you put your great mothers on defense and you use your Sith Eternal on Ahsoka, maybe she's not bad on defense. You know, maybe there aren't that many other counters. I don't know. We'll have to wait until we see the data today or tomorrow. SLKR is still good. This Hondo team, it stops the JMK counter, but it really makes the Hondo count, the SLKR counter pretty easy. Night Sisters still killed Jabba. That Asajj focused Datacron was definitely a good one there with that offense and potency and defense. Those are good stats for the Night Sisters. I used Leia here. Yeah, always a good counter. I'm definitely going to keep using. You can't see my head. Let me move my head. I forgot again to move my head, didn't I? Let me move my head over here. I should have done this in the beginning when I was going through the teams, but you figured it out, I'm sure. So the Rey, this is what I was pointing at. The Rey, I used Leia here, so that was fine. And that's the Hondo. In the back, I'm definitely going to keep using Sith Eternal there. Sith Eternal Bane, I think, is the safest. This Datacron, and they didn't have the turn meter at the beginning, so it wasn't as scary. But still, it's R10, right? R10, and I've seen that a bunch now this season. I think R10 Ezra is probably one of the best non-GL choices for R10. He gets extra evasion, he just gets extra stats, he likes stats. So I think it's a good choice, and I'm seeing it more and more in Kyber 1. And so I think as long as they have this strong Datacron, which is only for 1 more week, this will be gone at the end of next week, but as long as they have this Datacron, I think C-Bane is the way to go there. I'm really excited about Stormtrooper Luke versus Fin Zorii. I think that's great. I think that's good value. I think once the focus, I don't think there's anything in the Focus Datacron that makes this significantly easier or harder. So I think that'll still work even after the Focus Datacron is gone. So I'm really optimistic. I'm really hopeful. I think Stormtrooper Luke, I'm excited to put the Omicron on Princess Leia, which I never did because it was pretty bad before, even though I have the Akbar Omicron. But I'm excited to see what that Stormtrooper Luke team can do after their Focus Datacron is gone. And up here, not much. I mostly just overkilled it, right? I used JMK, Cere. Yeah, I mean, if something had failed, this is the kind of thing where certainly if something had failed, if the Night Sisters hadn't gone as planned, or, you know, Satele hadn't worked here without the turn meter, this could have been a little bit sketchier because I didn't have that many teams left after this. You know, everything felt like overkill, but once I got through the teams I would have been kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? My R5 Treya. I have a bad gas team, right? Rex is on defense, so I have gas like 5's Arc, I guess I could have used. So it was definitely, you know, everything, even though the score doesn't seem very close, you know, one wrong move, I think could have made it a lot closer of a match. So that's it. We went 2-1 in week 2. So again, the curse continues of... this is now the 4th 3v3 week in a row. I made a mistake in the week 1. I made, or some point I made a mistake in my recollections of my history. But now this is now the 4th 3v3 week in a row, 2 this season and then the last 2 weeks of last season, where I lost the first match and then won matches 2 and 3. So we'll see if that curse continues into week 3. Hopefully I can go 6-3 on the season. That would be really nice. I've been doing really well in 3v3 recently. 3v3, I used to not enjoy 3v3. I used to really struggle because it's a mode that really favors whales and people who have all the stuff. And I guess now that I have most of the stuff, not all the stuff, I still don't have Ahsoka, and my Afra is basically useless. But I have most of the stuff now, and 3v3 is actually going pretty well for me. So hopefully I can finish out the season strong, maybe at least get a 5-4. If I get 1 win, would be a 5-4, which is kind of treading water in Kyber 1. And maybe I can do maybe the curse will hold, and I'll lose the first round and win the next 2, and that would give me a 6-3, which would be fantastic. So we'll see what happens in week 3. Stay tuned. Please be sure to come back. Throw a like on the video if you're still watching me ramble at this point. I appreciate you. Please know that I really do. I do see that there are people who watch the whole thing all the way through, and I really appreciate all of you that do that. There's like 3 people, but I appreciate all 3 of you who watch this all the way to the end. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in week 3. Good luck out there.